You know what I'm talking about? How's y'all doing, man? On this Solemnly Swear Saturday. You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? Man, how's the people out there doing, man? You know what I'm talking about? On this Solemnly Swear Saturday. Talking about what you talking about, baby, cuz I'm gonna get into it. You know, we're gonna get into it. But before we do that, what's good people like? Hee hee. Ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody on the bottom of that thing. Everybody on top of that thing, keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We're going to get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about? Did I say key in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, you know what I'm talking about? Go get that stick up in stores now, man. You can go and get you one off 76 MacArthur. They sold out. They'll be back in a minute. Giants Liquor is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? You can go get you some from 82nd Hillside. Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about? They say somebody put them in their stores in the hundreds, man. Thank you, young man. You know what I'm talking about? Now you know, because I tell you every morning, hey, you can come get them from me. You know what I'm talking about? You can come get them from me. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Did you see them? You know what I'm talking about? But if all else fails, you can go and get you one off Amazon. Make sure you copy your hardback. You know what I'm talking about? Funka died trying the stores now. Make sure you go to Amazon, copy your hardback. You know what I'm talking about, man? Stick Up 2 coming soon. You know what I'm talking about? Funga Die trying to come real soon. You know what I'm talking about, man? What's the swing that finger, young man? You talking about that one right there? That's the one, bro. Let's come on with it. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide INC, man. Come on, bro. Worldwide Corporated. One more time, go fast. Worldwide. That just gets me every time. uh, they gonna say, what does that mean, bro? You know what I'm talking about? And I'm gonna continuously, and I mean continuously tell you, it means everybody. You know what I'm talking about? And Dugu Fresh, Mike, Lil Rue, not Lil Rube, Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player, that's who comes next, man. Same thing, bro. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on the top of that thing. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We're gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about? Now let's get through these disclaimers. But before we do that, you know what I'm talking about? Mama say, and mama always says, boy, brush them whiskers when you're on TV. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. Classic roast. Piping hot. You know what I'm talking about? Now, good brother like myself, I do not, you know what I mean? I do not promote no drug usage. You know what I'm talking about? Nah. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug sellage. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no alcohol consumption. You know what I'm talking about? No, don't take a sip. I mean, not a sip of the sip. You know what I'm talking about? Don't do it. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. Just burnt the stuff out myself. Good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no crime. Good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no violence. You know what I'm talking about? No, man, good brother like myself. I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. He don't talk about he don't talk about don't, he don't talk about promote, you know what I'm talking about? No negativity. You know what I'm talking about? No, man, me, man, I don't promote shit. They was talking to me, man, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, shit. No, man. Me, all I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much we got, young ladies and gentlemen. But a good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't prejudiced. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against such different. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the little people. Me, man, I ain't got no problems with nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. Man, I just love me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? That love. You know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to the YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here, fuck with your partner. Hey, check it out, man. Come fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about? Man, how's y'all doing out there? Coffee Chronicles. You know what I'm talking about? Say where you been, bro? I ain't been nowhere all, man. This is, you know what I'm talking about? That's how we got the Solemnly Swear Saturday, you know what I'm talking about? Shout out to everybody who said they had their pipe on them and pulled out a straight shooter. It's loaded. God damn, boy. Why he be up there serving them like that, man? Because if I don't, ain't nobody else is. God damn, fuck it. I see. You know what I'm talking about? Now, Solemnly Swear is going to be a real short one. You know what I'm talking about? Solemnly Swear go like this, man. On the Solemnly Swear Saturday, what players you done made? You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? I can tell you one, bro, man. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, ooh, man, ooh, lady. You know what I'm talking about? I can just tell you one I made, man. I solemnly swore, you know what I'm talking about? I made a pledge to myself a long time ago. You know what I'm talking about? That, I was just gonna be me and live my motherfucking life. You know what I'm talking about? Only you could prevent forest fires. Bro, I don't know. Fuck it. But that's the pledge I made to my motherfucking self. I solemnly swear I'm gonna live my motherfucking life. You know what I'm talking about? And be my motherfucking self. I don't know what pledge you made. You know what I'm talking about? You guys should go over that with yourself. Mama say, Mama always said, "Breast and whiskers, we on TV, boy." But on the solemnly swear Saturday, that's where I'll be throwing out there, man. If you one of these motherfuckers that ever tried to live your life based on other people's opinion, you ain't even really living your life. You know what I'm talking about? You living according to the way somebody else think, or you living according trying to prove or uphold some kind of image or something to somebody else. That's why whether a motherfucker give you a compliment or a complaint, you shouldn't worry one way or the other, bro. Because that's just one person. Even if 1,000 motherfuckers had the same compliments or complaints, man, fuck that. Because you got to do your time on earth. And I solemnly swear, you know what I'm talking about? That I ain't gonna live my motherfucking life. You know what I'm talking about? Like I say, I don't know what pledge you made. Because nowadays we making some other pledges. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfuckers raising their hand, putting that other one on the Bible, say, I solemnly swear to be nosy as a motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? I solemnly swear to be messy as a motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? I solemnly swear to help the police every chance I get. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. Everybody got some kind of different pledge. But whatever you solemnly swore to do, that's what you're going to stand on the most. So you might want to run some game across yourself. You know what I'm talking about? If you just ever wonder why the way you was, the way you was, why you was. You know what I'm talking about? You might want to point the finger at yourself and go over it. What you take your players to. Because whatever you made your players to, that's the one you ain't going to break. You know what I'm talking about? But I just say be your motherfucking self, folks. And that's the only thing that I'm going to ever tell you. Be your motherfucking self. Find something to do that's beneficial for you, for your motherfucking time. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Solemnly swear to live your motherfucking life. It's like I said, we don't know how, we don't know the time span on this shit. You feel what I'm saying? So get the most up out your motherfucking days, man. Like I say, I solemnly swear to live my motherfucking life. And ain't no motherfucking doubt about it. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't even finna, I just keep that, me and my partner was just having a conversation, you know what I'm talking about, just a few minutes ago, man. I told him when it comes down to me living my motherfucking life, it ain't even finna be no motherfucking, no thought, you know what I'm talking about? No contemplation at all, you know what I'm talking about? I solemnly swear to live my motherfucking life, you know what I'm talking about? Because that's all I could do, folks. That's all anybody could do. And once you realize that, you'll start trying to get the most out your days instead of filling your days with just spending your time and filling your time with a bunch of shit that really don't benefit you. Because I might have said that wrong. I ain't gonna even say I said that wrong. Because nowadays you'll say something, bruh, and niggas just gonna dissect everything you said, you know what I mean? So no matter what you say, you're gonna be wrong. Depending on who you is, no matter what you say might be right. You know what I'm talking about? Just depending on which side of the crowd you want. You know what I'm talking about? But for real, I just solemnly swear to live my motherfucking life. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck what somebody say, fuck what somebody think, bruh. Because in the end, bruh, it's just gonna like, you the only one that's gonna be in your skin, folks. So with another motherfucker think or say about some shit that you doing, you know what I mean? That shit shouldn't bother you one way or the other. Cause after all that shit, bruh, you still got to do what the fuck you got to do. That's why it's real good to focus on just what the fuck you got to do, you feel me? And fuck what somebody talking about or fuck what somebody else doing or you get what I'm saying, man? And all that shit like that right there. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? And all that shit right there. Cause I'm telling I'm at a pledge. You know what I'm talking about? I solemnly swear to live my motherfucking life and just do me, folks. Fuck with these other people out here doing fuck all that shit, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Find something you could do, nigga, and you run with that, bruh. Cause at the end, whatever you find for your motherfucking self is all you gonna have anyway, bruh. You just is. That's why it's always good to be yourself. Because that motherfucker you trying to be, you know what I'm talking about, they might stop liking him. You know what I'm talking about? And when they stop liking him, guess who else they gonna stop liking? Every motherfucker that was trying to imitate that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? That's when all the bullshit gonna come in. You know what I'm talking about? When they stop liking that person. You know what I'm talking about? So be your motherfucking self, bro. No matter who like you, no matter who don't. Cause when your time up, they just gonna find somebody else not to like. Don't be out here trying to live up to other people's expectations and live. You ever seen some shit like that? Like you motherfucking will. You ain't got enough money to go out with these motherfuckers you trying to impress. You know what I'm talking about? But still, what you do, you just squeeze in there on a party, don't you? You just squeeze up in there. Ain't nobody else tripping. You the only one up in there worried about how much shit costs. You know what I'm talking about? Now all of a sudden you with these other people who ain't tripping off money, haggling prices and shit, man. You gonna make yourself look crazy. You know what I'm talking about? Just don't go. Fuck them people. You know what I'm talking about? And once you understand that, bruh, you'll just appreciate yourself more. You just will, bruh. Put yourself in a situation where you could just do whatever the fuck you want to, bruh. Cause I solemnly swear, you know what I'm talking about. That's just what the fuck I'm gonna do, bruh. I'm telling you. You know what I'm talking about? At some time in your life, I mean, you might not never find it. You know what I'm talking about? But you got to try to find when that day where you could just do what the fuck you want to. You get what I'm saying? You make your own motherfucking time schedule. Because being on somebody else's, you know what I'm talking about, that ain't gonna never work. It might work for a while, but it ain't gonna never work because they time schedule just might not add up to yours. You know what I'm talking about? I'm telling you. Excuse me. You know what I'm talking about? For real, man. And I solemnly swear, you know what I'm talking about? To keep the appointments on my time schedule in this thing we call life. You know what I'm talking about, man? I got my own motherfucking time schedule on Earth. So when them times come up, that's where the fuck I need to be. You know what I'm talking about? And I solemnly swear, I ain't missing an appointment. Hey, say, why you fuck with it like that, bro? Because if I don't, ain't nobody else is. You know what I'm talking about? And with that one right there, man, I don't know what you done pledged to. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm just gonna live my days, you know what I'm talking about? Get the most out of my days to my best ability for my motherfucking self. You know what I'm talking about? I just am. I don't know what you gonna do. But I solemnly swear, you know what I'm talking about? I took a pledge. You know what I'm talking about? Just to be me, folks. And I'm gonna be me wherever the fuck I'm at. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't too much worried about nothing else, man. You know what I'm talking about? I got my own time schedule. I ain't missed the appointment yet. God damn. With that right there, man, if you don't remember that now, so always remember, it don't cost nothing. I mean nothing. Just show a little bit of that love.